Good afternoon, Wildcat Nation. It's time for episode 33 of the Wildcat Way Podcast. Thank you for joining us. We want to shout out our Wildcat Way sponsor, Stella's Ice Cream, for our sponsorship of Positivity. My name is Wyatt Pluggy, and I'm your host today. We're excited to have some cast members with us today. We are here live from Columbia High School Auditorium in front of the backdrop for the upcoming musical called The Pirates of Penzance. Will each of you please tell us what you do outside of the musical theater and what roles you guys are playing?
Outside of musical theater, I'm involved in choir, and I get to play Mabel.
Outside of theater, I'm involved in choir and leadership, and I get to play Ruth.
Outside of theater, I'm involved in choir as well, and I get to play the Pirate King.
Outside of theater, I'm also involved in choir, and I get to play Frederick.
Outside of theater, I am involved in FFA, and I am playing the role of the Major Modern General.
So without completely giving away the show, because we need everyone to come support, as well as our teachers, students, and everyone else. What is the musical about? Can you give us like some background on where you guys got it from?
Yeah, this musical is an old operatic created into a more modernized, more easy to understand musical about pirates who were misunderstood. As you know, they're mostly just like vigilantes. They're pirates. And it really tackles with having to divide certain aspects of your life. Yeah, it's really cool. The character goes through a dilemma between having to choose his former friends versus this new life he can choose.
Yeah, and is this based off a book or a movie, or it's strictly just a play?
It's strictly a play. Yes.
And you guys are having some special guests from elementary school coming to watch the show tomorrow. Who else should come watch, and what age level does this show require to watch? Like, do you have to be a certain age, you think, to really understand and grasp the concept?
I would say the age to grasp the story and the reality of what's happening would probably be above 10 years old. Below that, I think they could still absolutely enjoy the show, the set, and how we dance, and kind of the funny moments we've added into the show and how we talk with each other.
Mm-hmm. And how would you guys say, what is it like for the new actors that are getting to participate in the musical, and how do the older actors kind of mentor the younger ones?
I think it's really fun for the new actors because this musical is so exciting, and there's not much like a serious problem to it, and you just get to have so much fun every night on stage, and I think that's the best experience as a new actor. And I've been doing theater for a long time, so it's been really fun to get to help people out and watch them experience things for the first time.
Yeah, anyone else?
Yeah, this is actually my first time ever doing theater, so it's been quite an experience. It's very exhausting, but it's so worth it. I've had so much fun. I've met so many great people. And I've learned a lot of things about not only myself, but all of these people that just I probably would have never known if it wasn't for this experience.
Yeah. And what is it like having a new director?
I'd say having a new director is honestly just a great experience for like all of the previous actors and actresses here who had Glynis when she was here. I'd say having a new director gives you like a new sense of, oh, maybe we can run things this way. And it just opens up your eyes to the possibilities, and it makes you more flexible, honestly, being able to work with different directions. It's great.
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
I think working with a new director is kind of like taking a different direction. So we had Glynis, who was our previous director, and she did things like very slow paced, I would say. And we made sure every step of the way was done. And I like how with Haycock, we kind of like everything's moving all at once almost. And our focus is kind of widespread, and we like have everything right here.
Yeah, I totally get that. how would you guys say that this theater and this production has affected your life, and the people in it as well?
I think this has really affected my life with getting to play a lead role and having that, respect given to you, that you earned this spot to be here, and it's so fun. And I get to brag about it to my family all the time, so they get to hear it. But they're super proud of me, and so they've just been overcome with joy that I get this experience.
Yeah, anyone else?
Yeah, I would have to agree. It's mostly it's so just rewarding. It really is, because I never thought I'd be here, and I'm very glad I did get to be here.
Yeah, and I heard you guys are competing in, or I'm not exactly sure what the word is for, but the Jimmy Awards. What is that? Can you guys explain that to people who may not know?
Okay, I can do the explaining. The Jimmys is a national competition, and our regional area is called the Patty Dukes, and that's kind of like encompassing all of Idaho. And the way it works is schools will apply, and it's like around 20 schools, I think, that are applied. And they do their lists. They have a list of approved shows, and each show has a list of approved roles. And those roles are, for the show, are the Major General, Frederick, Mabel, Pirate King, and Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes us eligible to audition to be the top actor, actress in our region.
Mm-hmm.
And if we are selected as top actor, top actress, we get the opportunity to go to New York and work with Broadway actors, see Broadway shows, and compete to be top actor, actress on a national level.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But putting on a show obviously does not happen overnight, like all the sets and all the work that goes into it. Can you guys tell us what happens behind the scenes, like maybe steps or, the process?
Yeah, a lot of work goes into these productions, and it all starts out with gathering the cast and getting out our scripts so people can start learning their lines and understanding their characters a bit more. And then the closer and closer we get to add new elements such as the stage and the lights and the sound and all that stuff. And especially with the musical, learning music at the start is one of the biggest hurdles. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into this, but it does pay off very well.
Yeah. And if you guys had to explain to people why they should come out and support you guys and watch your guys' shows, what would be your biggest thing?
It's really funny. It's a really, really funny show. It's got me cracking up. When I looked at my script for the first time at some of the scenes, I was like, this is so funny, and it's gonna make the audience laugh so many times.
Yeah. All right, Wildcat Nation. The opening night of the Pirates of Penzance is this Thursday, April 9th at 7 p.m. in the Columbia High School Theater. The show will be going on Thursday through Saturday. Hold up.